and we have such an amazing event today. Just before going on, I got word that Mr. Joe Carney has to reschedule because he wasn't feeling well. But in his honor, we are still going to be reading his book, Douglas, today. He sends his most sincere apologies, and we are going to send him lots of our love and lots of our light and healing because we have so much love and light to send. So don't worry, he'll be back. I spoke to him, and it's going to be all good. So, who is excited to wake up this morning with gratitude and appreciation on this sunshiny day? Well, Jim Tomlinson is. Good morning. Nice to see you, Jim, all the way from the West Coast. There's been so much activity going on in the house. Rusty's been up early. They're out on a walk now. I'll go out with them after. It's one of my favorite things to do is to get outside and walk and exercise with the puppy. But it's Sunday morning, so a lot of people are in a very restful mood. Oh yeah, I got my new candy cane jammies on in honor for getting closer to Christmas. We are 13 days away from Christmas. So does that mean that we start the 12 days of Christmas now? Good morning, Lisa! I got to see Lisa for the first time in a long time last night. It was so nice to see you. Running into you was so much fun. Lisa, nice to see you. I loved it. Okay, today's letter is the letter J. Can you imagine? J, and it looks just like a candy cane. It's like, what? Yes, and whoa. And look, and there's Frank J. Simon, and interested in inquiring today's letter. Well, guess what? Frank, that was perfectly timed, as usual, because today's letter is J. Friday was I. Today is J. So let me see if I can find my letter J and get it out so I can show you what it looks like. Here it is. This is the uppercase. This is the lowercase. And this is ASLJ. Yeah. Ooh. Letter J alliteration today. Coming up. Jiminy Jeepers. Oh boy. Oh, J is also for the Jets. And it's Sunday. So maybe I should say Jets. Yeah, let's see. I don't know how they're going to do. But I'm going to hope and send them love and light that they're going to win today. But you know who winners are? Anyone with their name that starts with a J today. This is the big list, right? This is the main list where we have all of our names. Ooh, this is Jonathan that was recently added. So now I need to put Jonathan on the back of the letter because what we do is if it's your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. Each morning, we shout out the kids on the back of the letter of the day. So today is J, and we know that there's so many, wow, on the back of the letter J. So many that I should probably drink some water. What? Yeah. So water is something that I know is a healthy habit to drink. And since story time is all about healthy habits, kindness, learning your manners, then wait, right over here is my trusty water bottle. It says you should totally drink more water. And I am going to totally drink some water right now. Okay, are you ready? I count to 5 because it's fun. I love doing that. But you can do whatever makes you feel good and what works for you. But drinking water is really important because it keeps you hydrated and it's great for your skin. And you know what? The skin is the largest organ on anyone's body. And it's the one thing that we all have in common. Guten Tag, Andreas. How are you? Nice to see you this Sunday afternoon. Are you going to be watching the Jets today? I know I will be. Okay, so here it is. Water. So good for you. I'm going to have some. Then I'm going to shout out the kids' names on the back of the J. Ready? Here we go. I love water. It's so good for you. and we're so lucky to have it. Hi, William. Nice to see you again. That's awesome. Yes, and go. I love it. Okay, so if your name starts with the letter J, then today is your letter J. Uppercase, lowercase, ASL. And this is what it sounds like. J, jump, jumping jacks. Do you know another word that starts with J? If you do, you can put it in the comments. Yes, tonight we will win. Oh no, William. I'm so sorry to hear you had COVID. And are you okay now? You're feeling better? Because we are going to send you love and light. Make sure that you are better and that you're getting all of your water and your vitamins in. And I'm so sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're back. So J is for, ready? Here we go. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Josie. Good morning, Joseph and Joe Jr. and Joseph and Jane and Jack and Juliet, Jake, Jax Lennon, Joseph and Jonathan. Lots of Josephs. And then we have to say good morning to Jeremy and Joan, Jim Tomlinson and Jeff. Oh, and jump rope is perfect. I love jumping rope. Thank you so much for that. So this is the J, the letter of the day. It's going to go over with alphabet. And next, we should learn the rest of the letters in the alphabet. And yes, J, J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. I love it. If you have a name that you want me to add to my list, I will. William is right there. And then when the letter comes up, I will shout your name out that day too. So now we know there's so many names on that board. Oh yeah, and guess what? On the 19th, I guess I should put this up so that everybody knows that Santa Claus is coming. And Santa Claus will be here on December 19th reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I will be making sure that he has the updated list of all of the story timers because you guys are amazing. And I know he's going to be excited to see. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, my gorgeous friend. So I don't know if you heard, but Joe has to reschedule his visit because he woke up not feeling well. So he had to reschedule. But in honor of him and to make him feel better, we're still reading Douglas A Christmas Tale. And we will have him on another day because we want to make sure that he knows that we're going to send him lots of love and healing light. We're going to read about Douglas today and other Christmas books. It's going to be exciting. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love this book too. I'm so excited. Okay, but right now, we're going to get all the energy up and out through exercising and alphabetizing. Well, we're reciting the alphabet. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, and the 13th letter in is what, you guys? M, that's right. And what does M stand for? Middle. So we exercise seated. Why? So that more people can exercise with us. Because some people just really, maybe they don't want to. Not everybody enjoys exercising. That's right, Christine, middle. But there are some people that because of a disability or an injury can't get up to exercise. So we do our exercises seated. And then we shout out the alphabet at the same time. So 26 letters in the alphabet, 13 letters in is the letter M. It's the middle. And what we do is we shout out middle and switch the directions of our exercise. Then, Mickey Mouse is a double M. You know what that is? Alliteration. We have alliteration coming up shortly, alliterative sentences, and they look kind of scary. I can't really read them, but I can see that they're really big and they look like a paragraph. And what do I do when I get scared about reading a paragraph? Well, I get my glasses and I say, I can do it. Wait, I can do it. Wait, I can do it. Because what I do is, yes, another one, Mickey Mantle. That's very good. I can do it. I take my time. I take a deep breath. And I sound it out. And I don't get discouraged if I make a mistake. I'm going to have to send these to the optician. And I'm going to make sure that if I do make a mistake, that I just keep going and I don't stop and let one mistake discourage me from reading altogether. No, that's why we practice the alphabet. Marshall Mathers. Is that Eminem? I think it is. So what do? We take our time. We take a deep breath. We go slowly. We learn our letters, because when you take letters and you put them together, they become words. When you take words, you put those together and they become sentences. You take sentences, you put those together and they become paragraphs. And then paragraphs become books. And it gets bigger and bigger from there. But don't let it overwhelm you. Just start small. Sound words out and you'll be okay. That's what I do, especially when I sight read. That means when I read something for the first time that I've never seen before, like my alliterative sentences. Ready? So now we are going to finally recite the alphabet. Are you going to do it with me? Okay, good. Arms out. We're going to go first with our arm circles forward. We get to the middle, we go arm circles backwards, and then we get to S and we switch. We do our seated non-spaghetti arm jumping jacks. Keep your arms really straight, okay? I gotta move some stuff. There's a lot of stuff in story time. There are bears, there are pillows, Girls Gone Green, alliteration, Girls Gone Green, right? Wow. Mandy Moore. This is fun. I love it. Okay, are you ready? Arms out wide. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Oh, that was so good. I'm so proud of you. If you practice that, that means you're one step closer to learning how to make words. It's amazing. And you know what? If you practice while no one is watching, you're building character. You're not just building muscle or smarts and memory and everything. It's amazing what you can do with a few words. Oh my gosh. Hey, another M alliteration. Mike Masiello. Even though today's letter is J, right? Everyone has been saying the M alliterative sentences. It's so exciting. Okay, now I'm going to take one more sip of water and then I'm going to attempt my first alliterative sentence of today's show. December 12th, 2021. Okay, here's my water. Good morning, Ryan. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know how it goes. Wow. Janet Jackson. That's a great one. We are really jumping jacks. Janet Jackson. I don't know. If you have more, keep them coming. All right. So the first alliterative sentence that came through was Lisa's. So I'm not looking. You guys get to look at it first. I am not even going to look. Trust me. Here we go. Okay, I'm not looking. Oh, Alpha Bear. I'm so nervous. Maybe I should hug. Here's my hug. My squishmallow. Liliana and Melanie gave it to me. And they're all the way up in Massachusetts. And I think it's time that I muster up the strength. And I say, I'm not afraid. I'm going to do it. I'm looking. Jumping jubilantly. It's not an easy word for me. With joy, jazzing with jazz junkies in a jungle jeep and joking with jokers is just as joyous but jarring as jabbering with jet fans, jackknifing in a jalopy in a Jamaican jungle. Excuse me. My manners. Cover and say excuse me. Here we go. Jumping jubilantly with joy, jazzing with jazz junkies in a jungle jeep, and joking with jokers is just as joyous but jarring as jabbering with jet fans jackknifing in a jalopy in a Jamaican jungle. Jumping jubilantly with joy, jazzing with jazz junkies in a jungle jeep, and joking with jokers is just as joyous but jarring as jabbering with jet fans jackknifing in a jalopy in Jamaican jungle. Jumping jubilantly with joy, I messed it up. Jazzing with jazz junkies in a jungle jeep and joking with jokers is just as joyous but jarring as jabbering with jet fans jackknifing in a jalopy in a Jamaican jungle. Well, congratulations, Lisa. We have been doing so many of these sentences together for a really long time. And you know what? I wish I had some jelly beans to get me over the fact that I didn't get that. It wasn't me. Well, that was a crazy sentence, and I will have to tell you that it was definitely Lisa that got the jump on me with that sentence. Holy guacamole, Lisa, that was amazing. And the officials say Lisa wins. Whew, that was a lot. Lisa, I don't even know how you came up with that one, but that was amazing. That was a lot. Jubilantly is a really great word, but it's a tongue twister for me. Okay, I guess I should go right into the second one. And then what I could do is, I don't know, vitamin time so that I can get my vitamins in because that just used so much of my energy. I don't even know if I can go on. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm wide awake. Wow. What is happening? Look at this. Just jump and juggle on a journey for joy, joy, joy. LOL. She's so excited. She just keeps going. Oh my gosh. Jaws. Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun dun dun. That was a scary movie, right? Oh, William. All right, let's see. Let's get the next one out here by author Frank J. Simon. I'm not looking. I feel like the show has been taken over by pirates. Arrgh. Josh just joshing, Jessica jumped gently, Jehovah juggles jugs, Jasper jogs in Jersey, Jacqueline jigsaw puzzles, Juliana's jalapeno jelly is jamming. Or it's Julian's, sorry. I guess you could say I messed up, and you could win, Frank, but I didn't know that that's at Julian's because there's an extra N and I thought it was an A. Josh just joshing, Jessica jumped gently, Jehovah juggles jugs, Jasper jogs in Jersey, Jacqueline jigsaw puzzles, Julian's jalapeno jelly is jamming. Josh just joshing, Jessica jumped gently, Jehovah juggles jugs, Jasper jogs in Jersey, Jacqueline jigsaws. Forget it. You guys are just jamming me up today, okay? You are the winner, Frank J. Simon. Josh just joshing, Jessica jumped gently, Jehovah juggles jugs, Jasper jogs in Jersey, Jacqueline jigsaw puzzles, Julian's jalapeno jelly is jamming. Okay, all I can tell you is Juggernaut is I am just not doing it when it comes to the alliterative sentences today. It's just too much. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed. I don't think I can go on, but I can. I'm just joshing with you. I can totally go on. Congratulations to the two winners of today's alliterative sentences. Holy guacamole, Lisa. That was an amazing one. And Frank, that also just jogged me all the way to the core. I don't even know if that's the right way to say that. Wow, Frank is jamming. You guys are jamming. You know what? I should take my vitamins because I think I need some nutrients. Don't you? Wow. Vitamin time is one of my favorite times. Why? Because it's a fun time to take your vitamins, learn about healthy habits, and play a game. And howdy, Jared Reesby, what's going on? Yes, Lisa and I are definitely having a jubilant day. Nice. But Christine, you got it, girl. One pink and one purple. That's the name of the game. So we take our vitamins, and it's a little bit of a fun game we play called, well, let's practice healthy habits and good manners. What? Yeah, because we say, hey, please may I have my vitamins? And then whoever is giving you your vitamins says, sure, you can have your vitamins. And then you say, thank you. But one of my favorite parts is the guessing game. See? Wait, let's see. Frank says, one hot pink and one royal purple, please. Lisa says, two pink, please. Ooh. So we've got two guesses so far for a pink and a purple. One guess for two pinks. Is anyone else going to guess? Just put it in the comments. Ooh, William says he appreciates it. That's awesome. And Jerry says, one pink, one purple. Nice. So then what we do is we know there's a childproof lock. So some of us may have to ask for help. So we say, please may I have my vitamins? Thank you for my vitamins. And like William says, I appreciate it. Then when we chew, what do we remember? Well, we chew with our mouth closed. And, okay, two pink and one red. So, William, we're going to pick, I only take two vitamins because that's the recommended daily dosage. So, would you like to just stick with two pink? You let me know. You can put it back in the comments, okay? And I shake them up, and we know that we don't talk with our mouth full or chew with our mouth open. Because we want to be invited back. So now I have my two vitamins, and I check out like this. They're in my hands. And let's see who gets to pick the page from the Little Yellow Book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. And I do live an unusually happy life. So, excuse me. So, William would like one pink and one red. So they're pink and purple. So William's going to pick one of each. And yeah, Christine said that her and Jerry are winning. Let's see what happens. Because, oh, J is for Jerry. All right, here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's one pink. 1, 2, 3. Here's another pink. Wait, so let's see who picked. Let's see. Well, I see Lisa picked two pinks. I don't know. You guys, I think Lisa, and really, oh, she's got the number out. And William, you said one pink and one red. So you know what? I know you're new to the show. I'd love it if you picked a number 2 because we could use an extra lesson. So if you could pick a number between 7 and 158 and put it in the comments, that would be awesome. But for right now, I'm going to take my vitamins. And while William's picking a page, I'm going to demonstrate chewing with my mouth closed and not talking with my mouth open. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Take your vitamins. They're so sour. Because did I mention, I think I forgot, part of healthy habits is waking up and brushing your teeth. And when you brush your teeth with minty toothpaste, and then you eat these very sour, flavored, but delicious vitamins, it makes your mouth water, and it makes you make silly faces. Can you make a silly face? I make silly faces all the time. I love making silly faces, but especially during vitamin time, because it just happens. Okay, so the first number I see is by Lisa Marie, and it's 153. So let's check it out. 1, 5, 3. Okay. Excuse me. You know what? I have to. It seems I've inhaled some of my vitamin. Sometimes the people who know don't know they know. And sometimes the people who don't know think they do. But you can always tell who is which because with knowing comes kindness. A test that reveals whether or not those in your company are truly enlightened is whether or not they treat others as if they do, if they too are truly enlightened. The primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. The primary roles of love are to yahoo! Lisa loves that phrase. Yeehaw! Or woohoo! The difference between a young soul and an old soul is only known by the old soul, who would never, ever breathe a word of it. What is that, Jerry? Drink water? Yes! I say I drink some water, and anybody else that wants to drink water can drink water too. Sometimes you go through water a lot faster than other days, and I'll tell you what, we started up here at 10 a.m., and we already are down here to 11, and it's not even 10:30. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's see. Ooh, you know what, Christine? I read the whole book. I read on December 8th. I read the whole book because, it was Joni's birthday, and she sent me that book. So I read that whole book. And hot tea would be really good right now. But you know what's really going to be great? Reading page 123, because that's the number you picked, William. So let's find out what the message is on 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Ready? When love is otherwise hard to feel for someone, allow it to begin with sympathy. Your soulmate might not be the same person throughout your life, and sometimes it might just be you. Only do those things you want to do with whom you want to do them. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love. Hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again. Great message, William. I love this book, The Little Beginner's Guide to... I'm losing my voice. The Beginner's Guide to the Universe. Sorry, you all. I don't know what's happening. I think it's because I talk a lot. It's true. I know I do. I read every day. I talk every day for a living. So sometimes, you know what? We have to rest our bodies, and that includes our voice. So I think maybe after story time, I'll walk around like this. That's why I practice sign language. Hi. I love you. Okay, so next, do you know what we have to do? Ooh, we have to send out love and light and so much healing, because we know so many people right now that need a little bit of extra love, light, and healing. So, thanks, Christine. I think you're so sweet. I love you. Thank you so much for always encouraging me. Okay, are you ready? Get out your little friends. If you have, where's your Justin Bieber? Get him out. If you have your social distancing buddy and you want to give a hug, this is what you do. If you have a social distancing buddy who's now our storytime buddy, you know what you want to do? Tell him a secret. You could, I don't know, maybe tell him why you're sad. I'm so sad today. Or tell him why you're so happy. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy because we're here together at story time. It doesn't matter, because guess what? This little friend is there to listen. And I'm here to listen, and you're here to listen, and we're all here to listen to each other, which is great. But sometimes, if you are by yourself and you need a little lending ear, you can always grab your social distancing buddy. That's what I love. And you know what else they're really good for? Helping you to send love and light and hugs across the world, because so many people are watching from so many places. I know Ryan watches from Northern Ireland. I know Jerry watches from Texas. I know that Andreas watches from Germany. I know Christine watches from Verona, right? So, wait, is it Verona? I get it so confused. Let's just call it Verona for right now. I think it's Cedar Grove. But here's what I'm going to do. If you want to tell me where you're watching from, let me know. Put it in the comments. But we're going to send you love and light no matter where you are. If you're in New York City, New York State, if you are somewhere around the globe, it's going to totally Caldwell. Why did I forget that? That's so fluffernutter of me. You're watching from Easton, PA? Wow. So that's where I think the Eagles are from. I think. Well, I know that it's either that or that might be closer to where the Steelers are because I love football. Do you like football, William? I love football. I'm a Jets fan, though. So we are going to send love and light out to each and every one today. Now, Buzz. So let me see. Who should we get out? Oh, we definitely need Cecilia Will Heal Ya. Cecilia Will Heal Ya is amazing because she sends this extra healing power out from her unicorn horn, right? It's amazing. Then, let's send out. Let's get out Piggy. Piggy is our symbol for loyalty, okay? And I think that one of my favorite qualities in a person is loyalty. And I also love Cheeky Monkey. Cheeky Monkey is the best because if you're sad, you could send Cheeky Monkey your sadness and he'll replace it with gladness. But right now, we're going to send some love, light, and healing to all of our friends, especially our friend author Joe Carney and anyone else that needs healing and love and light. Do you know anybody that needs a shout out? Put them in the comments. But if not, all you have to do is place them in your head, put them in your heart, and then send a big beam of white light from right here. It's called your heart chakra. And picture a big beam of white light coming out of a flashlight or a torch, depending on where you live. And that beam of white light is going to go from my heart to your heart and your heart to my heart. And if we do this together, guess what? We can elevate the vibration of the global population. Oh no, William. Your dog died yesterday? Okay, so then we have to send a big beam of light to you because I know your heart is probably hurting because this is my dog, Yogi, that's in heaven. And you know what? What's your dog's name? Because guess what? I bet you our dogs are somewhere playing together. And you know what? They're probably best friends. So we're going to send love and light out to everyone, but especially William, because I know that that's not a good feeling. Okay? From your head, your heart, your whole being. Oh, Janet needs it. Oh, no. Rocky. I loved Rocky. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, then we're going to get Dragonfly out because Dragonfly is our angel. And dragonflies are my symbol for angels on earth. And it's okay. All right. We're going to send a special shout out because that's so sad to anybody that's going through something right now. Okay. So, Janet, so sorry. I love you and Bob. And here we go. From your head, your heart, and your whole being. 1, 2, 3. Well, I hope that helped. And it might help now, it might help later. But don't forget, the power of love and light is amazing. And we can send it to each other anytime you need to, anytime, day or night. And the best part is that you could send it and the other person doesn't even need to know that you're doing it. It still works. It doesn't matter because together we really can elevate the vibration of the global population and help each other out. One good deed, one kind word, one day at a time. All right? So thank you so much for sending me love like I sent to you. and especially Joni. Okay, here we go. All right. Wow, that was powerful. I'll put you up here so you guys can hear all the stories. Whew. All right. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Okay. So next, we're going to learn how to ground ourselves and put your feet on the earth or the carpet or the floor, wherever you are. And we're going to take our arms up and we're going to take a deep breath in like this and say, I am. We're going to do it 4 times. And then you go, and you're going to say a special word to yourself to get yourself calm and ready to listen to stories. Are you ready? Here we go. I am magical. I am love and light. I am peace. I am ready to read. Oh no, I'm so sorry, William, about your dog. And Jerry is sending you apologies too. Man, I love our community of storytimers. I think it's so great that we're here for each other, to lift each other up. And I will tell you what, ooh, great. I'm so glad that you woke up this morning feeling happy and enthusiastic about the day ahead. I love that. And I love the fact that we're all here to share the collective consciousness of what Storytime brings, and that we could share from each other's joy, and we could send each other hugs through each other's pain and sorrow. So right now, we're going to share some really amazing books. Are you ready? We have 3 books every day. Today, I was prepared. Yes. And I am equally grateful for you, my friend. I love it. See, this is what's great about this show. I love it. We are all here for each other. So, are you ready? This is the first book. Christmas is Coming. Now, this is a cute little book, and it's an older book, and it's written by Claire Massurel, illustrated by Marie H. Henry. Tomorrow is Christmas. Well, maybe I should wait to read this for Christmas Eve. What do you think? Nah, you know what? Let's get excited right now. Tomorrow is Christmas. Juliet, it's perfect because it's J Day. Juliet can hardly wait. Together, Juliet and Mama pick out the perfect tree. Together, Juliet and Papa trim the tree, but everybody wants to help. Watch out for the ornaments, says Juliet. They are fragile. You definitely don't want to break them. Tomorrow is Christmas. Juliet decorates the house. Look at that bear. Theo, please be gentle with the ball. Jojo's silly candles are not for eating. Jojo Rabbit is about to eat a candle. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow is Christmas. Juliet bakes lots of cookies. They smell so good, but be careful. They are hot. Look at the dinosaur. Tomorrow is Christmas. Juliet hangs her stocking. Tomorrow there will be presents for everyone. Now it is time for a story before we all go to bed. Look, she's reading to her friends. I strongly encourage that. Juliet soon falls asleep, dreaming about what Christmas will bring. But Theo, Daisy, Oscar, Zoe, Max, and Jojo are too excited to sleep. They want another peek at the Christmas tree. Look, look, look. What is that flying up in the sky? Thump, thump, thump. What is that noise? Oh my goodness. There are black boots coming down the fireplace. Who is that jolly man all dressed in red? What does he have in that big bag? Shh, we can't let him see us. We're not supposed to be downstairs. Hurry, we're supposed to be in bed. At last, everyone in the house is asleep. Today is Christmas. Come along, let's see what Santa brought for us. Whoa! That's a lot of stuff from Santa. Oh, there is something to wear and something to cook. So many, many presents, all for me. Whoa. But Juliet, where are our presents? Isn't there anything for us? Oh my goodness, the dinosaur is crying. Look at this big package. Oh my goodness. What could it be? Quick, let's open it. Hooray! A wagon for us all to share. So grateful. What gratitude they're showing. That's so sweet. Climb aboard, says Juliet. We're going for a ride. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Wow, that was so cute. I love that they got the wagon and they could all climb in and go for rides, and that's going to be so much fun. I wonder what you're going to ask Santa for. Ooh, I think I'm going to ask for more books. I know, I have so many books. And if anyone's watching and knows of somewhere in need of some books, just let me know, because I have so many books I'd love to donate. I donate so many books all the time, because once I read them and I share them, it makes me feel like so good to give back. So many of the books that I read were given to me, or I curbside picked them up, or some of them I bought, but it's such a great gift to give the gift of a book and reading and literacy. It's amazing. So please let me know if you know of a church or a preschool or anything. Let me know, okay? Okay. Okay, book number 2, right before we read the Douglas book, is Christmas Wish. You're my little Christmas wish. Illustrated by Natalie Marshall. You're my little Christmas wish. You're glitter on my tree. I wish for you, and here you are, all cozy next to me. You're my little bundle of joy. There's no one I love more. snuggle up, we hug, we squeeze. What else is winter for? You're my little gingerbread, your sugar and your spice. Cute is that little cookie. You are the sweetest treat. You're everything that's nice. You're my little snowflake. You sparkle pure and true. You glisten in the winter sky. There's no one else like you. Do you know that? We're all so different. And because of that, there's no one else like you. Remember that. You're so special. Oh, now beneath the soft snowfall, we settle in snug beds. And as the night sky twinkles bright, we rest our sleepy heads. Oh, you're my little Christmas wish. Oh, I think that's so sweet. I think I know who I'm going to give this book to. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. That's so sweet of you. I love it. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I really do. I really appreciate that kindness. And like I said, if anyone and everyone that's watching can share, I hope to reach so many kids that don't have the same access to books that maybe other people do. And the greatest part is that you get to rewatch them and listen to them, and you don't even need a bookshelf. It's like a virtual bookshelf. So thank you. I appreciate your encouragement. Okay. Are we ready for the big event? First, I want to say this. I'm very sorry and sad that Joe doesn't feel well and he couldn't be here today. And I even have a little video from Natty Bumper Car, who happens to be the illustrator of this book, right? This is Douglas, A Christmas Tale. And I want to let you know that I know Joe, and I know that he put his heart and soul into this book, and he believes that there's a little Douglas in everyone, and it's so true. In fact, this is what I'm going to read first. Douglas is the happiest, most spirited tree on Maggie's farm. He lives to spread joy and Christmas cheer, even if he doesn't quite fit in. He may not be the picture of the classic Christmas tree, but no little pine ever tried harder. This season, as he watches all of his friends on the farm getting picked for new homes at the holidays, he refuses to let his differences stop him from sharing love with everyone around him. And then, on a bright moonlit Christmas Eve, something amazing happens. And you know what? There's an amazing dedication. And I will tell you, Jerry, thank you for your goodness, right? Thank you. So, Douglas, A Christmas Tale by Joseph Carney, art by Natty Bumper Car, and forward is by Pamela Ray Schuler, and it's edited by Eric Slagle. Interesting. I'm going to read this part too, because if you were to meet him, you would know exactly what kind of guy he is. But there's this amazing forward, and it's going to introduce you to the man that wrote this book better than I could. Joe Carney is one of those people who can make you feel safe, important, and special, all while making you laugh so hard it hurts. I wish the world were full of millions of Joes. We would all be lucky enough to know one. My work in inclusion and comedy has taken me all over the world, but some of my favorite inclusion conversations have happened right in my backyard with Joe, a 7-foot-tall, give or take, tattooed plumber from New Jersey. Inclusion is who Joe is. It's in his bones. He wants every kid to know that they have a place in this world, to believe their differences make them amazing and that they matter. This whimsical tale of a tree who feels different is a reflection of that. It's pure joy and love all wrapped up in a Christmas bow. It's Joe's gift to all of us. It was written by Pamela Ray Schuler, comedian, speaker, and disability advocate. He is awesome. And I hope that somewhere he'll get to watch or listen to this, and it will hopefully make him feel a little bit better. Sometimes a small tree on a small farm in a small town can teach us a big lesson if we listen. This book is dedicated to my wife and children. Thanks to them, the bell still rings. And to every kid who thinks they don't fit in, you're perfect. You're perfect. You'll see. Made with love. That's Natty's little signature. All right, before I start, taking a sip of water. I don't want to, I might get choked up. I will tell you, I'm just going to warn you. Okay. The story of Douglas. Since the first day he popped his little head, through the dirt, Douglas knew he wanted to be the best Christmas tree he could possibly be. Even as a little sapling, Douglas spread good thoughts and Christmas cheer to all the other trees, plants, poinsettias, garland wreaths, and holly bushes on Maggie's farm. Look at how cute. So look, there he is, right there. That's when he was a sapling. Carol the holly bush loved when Douglas exclaimed how festive and bright her berries were. You're going to be the best Christmas centerpiece ever, Douglas would shout out whenever he spotted her. He knew that Bruce had the best smelling pine on the farm. Douglas would holler, "Is it Christmas morning already? I love the pine, Bruce. Love it. Bruce the spruce." The poinsettias grew in perfect rows of red and white. They would giggle when Douglas would make a big deal about how beautiful they were. "You look like candy canes, ladies. It's not Christmas without candy canes." They felt magical. Douglas made everyone feel special and festive and happy. He made the Christmas season perfect. Douglas had every reason to not be as happy and kind and festive as he was, though. He was planted in the corner of a farm, a little too close to an old split rail fence. It wasn't really noticeable at first. Uh-oh. But as Douglas grew, his branches got caught on the fence and broke off. Some got stuck on the fence and were bent in all different directions. When he was all finished growing, he had some missing branches, some bent branches, and a big old bare spot right where he got smushed against the rails. But with all the things that he was missing, Christmas spirit wasn't one of them. Christmas season is always special on Maggie's farm, but this year was going to be a little more magical. Excuse me, with Douglas around. See? Now, the busy season had arrived. Thanksgiving was over and Christmas season had officially begun. Douglas was close to the road alongside the farm. He could hear Christmas music blasting from the cars driving by on Brookside Place as they made their way to Maggie's farm. Those songs made Douglas happier and happier. All the joy and laughter from families on the farm just made Douglas more and more excited. Soon, I'll be sharing Christmas in a warm home, surrounded by friends and family. Ooh. Everyone singing songs, exchanging gifts, drinking hot chocolate. Could it get any better? Douglas thought. But not everyone that stopped by. But not everyone that stopped by the farm shared Douglas's brand of Christmas spirit. Some of the birds and squirrels wandering through took notice of how different Douglas was from the other trees on the farm. They would point out his bent branches and laugh at his bare spots. Oh, that's not nice. Ooh, that's not nice at all. Douglas didn't like the way they made him feel. They would call him names like Broccoli Head and Broom Face. What? Oh, that's so not nice. Some of the birds would pretend to perch on his branches that weren't there as they fell to the ground laughing. Douglas would try to laugh along with them so they wouldn't pick on him anymore. It didn't work. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Thank you. You're awesome. Douglas would hang his head and wish he wasn't so different. Douglas could not understand how anyone could be so mean. Yeah. Man. The other trees would stick up for Douglas and chase the birds away. Don't let them bring you down, Douglas, Bruce would say. We all need you and your holiday spirit. They're just jealous because you're always happy, Holly told them. Douglas knew he was different, but he didn't want to be known as a broken tree. He just wanted to be a Christmas tree. Every day, families would wander through the huge maze of trees, looking for the perfect one. Oh, children would rush to Douglas and hold him up. This one, this one. They would shout with excitement. He was just their size. Spin him around, parents would say. Let's have a look. And then, oh, no thank you. Look at all those missing branches. This one's no good. Oh. Poor Douglas. Douglas would try to fluff up his branches or stretch his pines or straighten up every time he heard someone coming, but it never worked. He wasn't perfect. Day after day, his friends on the farm would get picked. Douglas would cheer for them and give them a high pine as they went by, always wishing them a Merry Christmas. That's right, Jerry. Be kind. Bruce was one of the first to go. Thanks for the pine cones, Bruce. Merry Christmas, big fella, Douglas hollered. Keep 'em smelling good. We'll miss you. One by one, the candy cane sisters got scooped up to be part of the perfect family Christmas picture or decorate a family's front porch. Go get them, ladies. Show them what a beautiful Christmas looks like. See you all when I get there. The days went on, and Christmas grew closer and closer. And Douglas never lost hope that his day would come. Families would drive by and back again with one of his friends on the roof rack. Douglas would wave and give one last cheer as they sped off to get decorated in their new home. Look at all those trees. Families would stop at the farm stand for some hot chocolate and fresh hot cinnamon donuts to bring for their walk through the rows and rows of trees looking for the perfect one. And Douglas would wink at his friends and wait a second, did I just turn back to the page? No, sorry. Douglas would wink at his friends, and as people would stop to look them over, they would say, "Look how tall this one is," and Douglas would stand up straight. Or, "Look how full this one is," and Douglas would puff out his branches. They would come and go and always leave Douglas behind. The days flew by and the maze grew smaller and smaller, but Douglas never got chosen. Oh no. That is so sad for poor Douglas. Before he knew it, it was Christmas Eve. The staff and farmers at Maggie's farm sang songs and exchanged gifts while wishing each other Merry Christmas. Then they prepared to go home to their families to wait for Santa. Uh-oh, the chippa. That's where all the trees go. They don't get picked. How scary is that? Douglas looked around. All of his friends were gone. No more wonderful smells of pine. No more candy cane rows to brighten the farm. Douglas thought, Bruce must be so excited, and Carol must look so beautiful on someone's dining room table. Douglas was content. He knew that he had done what he set out to do: spread joy and Christmas spirit. The sky was perfect and clear, just right for Santa's journey. The air was filled with the smell of fireplaces and Christmas feasts. It was beautiful. And then Douglas heard it, a family car full of music and laughter. The car radio played one of his favorite Christmas carols from NSYNC. Douglas loved boy bands. Then the music stopped and the night was quiet again, but only for a moment. Just as Douglas started to settle in and watch the night sky, he smelled hot chocolate and heard the sound of children running and laughing. There was a family walking through the farm. They sounded excited, even a little nervous. "I knew we shouldn't have waited," said a little child's voice. It sounded like they were moving farther away, closer to the front of the farm. Oh, then he could hear their father. "Describe it again. How tall was it?" "There aren't any trees left," yelled one of the children. "That was the only one we loved. I wish Dad didn't have to work late." "I'm sorry, guys," the father said. "I wish we found it." The voices started to get lower and further away. "Over here!" yelled an overjoyed child. It startled the needles off Douglas. "It's here, right here. Here it is. I told you we'd find it." Douglas was so excited, he didn't know whether to stand up straight or puff out his branches or spread his needles. Dad scooped up Douglas from where he was leaning against the old shed wall alongside the walkway leading to the mulch pile, stood him up, and spun him around. That family saw something in Douglas that no one else saw in all the weeks he stood in the cold waiting for someone to love him. They saw the perfect piece to complete their Christmas puzzle. That family took a breath, a satisfied, relieved breath, and all whispered at once, "Perfect. Just perfect." Perfect? Me? Thought Douglas. The father scooped Douglas over his shoulder and walked through the farm back to the parking lot. They all helped get up. They all helped get him up on top of the car, and Dad tied him down, not too tight, but secure. How did this all happen? Douglas wondered as he drove through the town on top of his own family car. The winter wind felt amazing through his branches, and the stars never looked brighter. Church bells rang. Families hurried through the town with last-minute gifts and the smell of cookies being baked. For Santa, all made baked for Santa. All made for the best Christmas journey home. Home. As the car pulled into the driveway, Douglas spotted some old friends. 4 candy cane sisters lined the front porch, and garland wound around the staircase up to the front door. Mom and Dad, with some help from the kids, carried Douglas up the steps into the house and straight into the living room. Then, there in the corner, beside the fireplace, next to the stockings, and to the side of the front window where the children spied for St. Nick, was the most perfect place for Douglas to stand. Because of where the fireplace was, a big full tree would have dried out and burned up. That front window would have been blocked for Santa watch if a wider tree stood there. Douglas stood proud. He felt like a perfect little puzzle piece that had just been found. The stockings didn't have to be rearranged on the chimney, and the children didn't have to spy for Santa out the back window. With all his little imperfections, he wasn't missing branches, and he wasn't bent. All the little things that had made him different made him perfect. He fit. Look at the smile. He fit. Thank you for reading Douglas, A Christmas Tale. Now, let me get my video out from Natty, because let's see where to go. Here we go. Are you ready?
Oh, hello there, Donna Vee.
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, hello there, Donna Vee. Who's that you got there with you? Is that Joe Carney? Hey, Joe. It's me, Natty Bumpercar. I illustrated the book. What's that? What does illustrate mean? Oh, I drew the pictures of Douglas. So Joe, wherever he is, he wrote the words, and then I drew the pictures. I illustrated them. I made up the characters, right? I love drawing. Drawing's one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I paint, but drawing is probably my favorite. It's such a nice story, too. Have you guys read it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's fun because if you have a book, you have a lot of words, that's a nice book. But sometimes if you put pictures in with it, it finishes the whole book off, right? Like, imagine, have you ever heard of Dr. Seuss? He writes books too, right? Imagine a Dr. Seuss book with no pictures. It would be like I don't know what's going on. But the pictures sometimes will actually show you what the words are saying. So you can kind of put it together. And you can see, like, oh, this character is, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a point in the book where Douglas is a little sad. And if you look in the pictures, you can kind of see why he's sad. And it's just wonderful. And I really hope you enjoy it. And I hope you're all safe and well. And I want to thank you, Donna Vee, for having me on virtually. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person. I'm off right now illustrating more books probably, or eating cookies. It's one or the other, really, for me. Again, be well, stay safe, take care of yourself, be kind to others. And hopefully next time I can be there in person. Again, go draw some stuff. Drawing's good. It's good for your brain, I think. Right? Yeah. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
I love Natty. And he couldn't be here today, but he sent that special message for all of us here at Storytime. And I could not be more grateful. Good morning, Esteban. Okay. So today was an extra special day. I know that Joe couldn't be here, but right now we're going to send him a little bit more love and light. We're going to send out a hug that goes out from me to you and you to me. Are you ready? Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a squeeze for me. Hug yourself so tight and know that I love you and I appreciate you and everything's going to be all right. So thank you for being here today and always. And as we always go out, I am truly grateful. I am excited for the day. I am thankful that you're here. I am totally content. I'll see you tomorrow on Monday when the letter is going to be K. And I don't know what we're going to read tomorrow, but you're just going to have to tune in to find out. Thanks so much. Have an amazing Sunday. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.